Namaste guys, welcome back to the channel. No edit blue tender where nothing is edited. So in this video we are going to continue that through mist of smoke and forest dark, the trail of the god of wisdom. So let's go. So now we have to go to this city, Sumeru city. Now we can finally explore the city here. Finally we are in the Sumeru.
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did...
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to... Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the... As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy... Here are your Akasha terminals. Please?
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the might...
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access... May the mighty God... Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to...
Exactly. That, and with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born... Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Oh, come on! Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
So now what?
You... Huh.
We're talking like the hell of a talk, you know.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all... He's from Sumeru. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's
The tale
envelope.
of the god of the wisdom.
It's not far from the city's gate. Let's head... Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great. You see, Tainari sent us...
What? Tainar? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here, this is a...
Oh, let me see... Oh, ooh, what a relief. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So...
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me... Sorry, the Akasha did...
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd...
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors.
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly... And besides, you two... In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never... Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want info... Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the Academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine! The advent...
Catherine. Let's go for the Catherine.
Watch out for pickpockets.
Adventure time!
Novels.
Off we go!
Okay, she's here.
Ad
Let's-
Astra Abyssask.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal...
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help...
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the... They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally an Eremite brigade called the Corps
Core of 30?
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered Asphalt, and advise if you'd like to get in contact with it, you're welcome.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
And now where we have to go?
Off we go! Adventure time!
Let's see the information of the Dendro Archon.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about...
I see. So, Catherine's the one who's... Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to... It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru...
Oh? Why?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukadov. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the...
Really?
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing.
All right.
Okay, so her reputation is not that much good with the people.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know...
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity panicked by what he heard. The man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, in despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay,
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower.
yeah,
In a way.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Of course. So did you two know that... I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat on...
I think there's something between
Hey,
this girl.
wait! It looks like they're searching for someone. This...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrist?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which...
Yeah, she went... that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while.
There is something that girl has to offer.
Off we go!
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone, but
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
you can relax now.
Really? Uh-oh. Looks like there's...
Huh?
No, wait, my body isn't in the... Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us.
Let's go and see what the story is going to be.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
So Dia character is from Sumeru, huh?
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your
And if I...
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to...
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you
Stay out of this. You don't understand. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing, and knowing your health, careless—
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know perfectly well that it makes no difference and every time I bring this up, they just change. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for because she saved me. This is my life, and
My lady, are you sure what you're—
Yes, I'm sure. At least...
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore.
I just think
But let
it's
me make
kind of a
something
loop
very
thing here.
Thank you, Dia.
Don't. Today's little excursion, since this definitely won't— So, I'll let you hire me, my
While
lady.
they're talking,
This
I
way,
think
everyone
this is
wins.
the loop.
Okay.
Yay! Looks like...
And now we enter the loop here.
I'm fine, really.
My lady.
I'm sorry for worrying you too.
Sure, after you rest up.
Off we go!
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani.
You get used to it. How about a minute?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve person.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're
This
already super
thing
grateful
is
for
in the
everything.
loop.
How
I-
about our
Because Tignari
charcoal
said
baked
that
Agelina cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look,
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how,
Huh?
yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better. I was stuck inside and
She's
didn't make any
illness,
friends.
yes. I am
And
talking
my
about
parents
that
did their
thing.
best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful
She is
information.
not dead right now, but he has to be dead because the treatment cannot be treated. That Tignari has been told us.
My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do I explain this? Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really Dunyarzad. Is there anything you want? Want? Not really. Huh? Can you make my illness? Oh. I'm then.
After that, the voice said, although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, if it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for
What's...
It's Lesser Lord. It's actually I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. And though, but because of the academia act, maybe they see less.
Aww.
It is. It's sure the greater.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too...
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before. But recently, I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one who...
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous...
Yes. I've agreed with Nilu.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
So
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk...
But
Let's
of
just
course.
end this talk because
Nilu
video
will
can
be
get more long.
Adventure time!
So this will be it because I think video can get more here, but I know the sure thing about that this will be the end a loop or any. I think I will 100% sure about this because
Wow! What is that?
if her illness cannot be treated, and even if Dendro Archon cannot treat her illness, so how can she alive till day now? So we will see in the future what will be happen to that girl,
Benny's adventure team,
and
assemble!
if it's chance to meet the Lord Kusanali. So let's end the video here. So if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. And for the time being, bye bye.